Greetings, family. This is a short video that's sharing my early experiences driving with Lyft. It's going to provide some informative tips for new drivers as well as a bit of entertainment for my frequent riders. Stay tuned. My name is Brandon, your Lyft driver, aka Mr. B-Rock the Rockstar Poet, and I am currently funding my dream. I have huge goals, and Lyft has provided an opportunity for me to still pursue my dreams as well as make a lot of extra cash on the side. My current stats, I've been involved with Lyft for about a month and a half. My rating is a 4.9 and I have over 400 rides. Now for this very first uplifting words, I'm going to be very brief and give you just some very basic yet very important tips that you need if you're going to begin driving with Lyft. First and foremost, do not underestimate cleaning out your car. You have to keep your car clean if you want to keep your ratings up. Never ever underestimate keeping your car clean. So I clean out my car, the inside of my car, at least every other day, sometimes every day, depending on how many rides I do. I might do up to 18, sometimes 20 rides in a day. And it's very important that I make sure I clean out the energy, clean out the space for the next passenger. I read one article about a guy in Canada who cleans out his car between every single ride. Now, I don't know about all that, but we'll definitely make an effort, a conscious effort to clean out the car, just wiping off the doors and the windows, the things that people touch the most, keeping it vacuumed, the floors and carpets vacuum. I always shine up the dash a little bit, you know, because whatever the customer is looking at, I want to make sure that they see nothing but perfection. Especially smells. People stink. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest, people stink. It's good to have some Febreze or air freshener. Some people put little things in their vents and stuff like that. But some people get in here and they're a little, you know, on a on that side, you know, and you gotta, you know, just come behind them after they get out, air out the car a little bit, and your next ride should be more than stellar. You don't want somebody's smell to ruin the experience of somebody else, you know. Study times and locations. Times and locations, very important. It's important to know when you can maximize your dollars. It's important to know those times, and it's also important to know when your availability matches those times, because it's very important to know if you're going to be out for 4 hours or if you're going to be out for 8 hours, 9 hours. Sometimes I'm out here for 10 hours because I'm out here getting it. I'm ripping these roads up. Piece of advice number 3. Do not wait at the airport queue. Here in Atlanta, there's a whole section where all the ride shares have an assembly, and we just chill in this area, and it goes in the order of the time you come into the queue. Now, what they don't tell you is that if somebody has an airport ride, a trip to the airport, they're dropping someone off at the airport, then they will be queued out as well. They're automatically moved to the top of the list. I've done this over a dozen times now. I've dropped somebody off at the airport, and I get a ride literally as soon as I drop them off out of the airport. Now, so it's very important to understand that, because you don't want to waste time. Now, some people like the airport. They go to the airport because they trust that the people are going to be, you know, specifically here for a Lyft ride, and there's going to be no funny business, and it's a good chance that there might be a high fare, $20, $30, $40 ride. And then of course people are more inclined to tip in those situations as well if you give a awesome ride. However, waiting in that queue for me is not the most productive way to spend my time. Instead of sitting an hour waiting for one ride, I can take that hour and get 2, 3, 4 rides. You know, the fourth tip, another thing on the other end of that spectrum is you got to be patient. When you first begin driving for Lyft, when I first started, I would get a little antsy after like 10, 15 minutes between rides. Come on, 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 come on. You know, and sometimes it'll be 20 minutes. It might be a little bit longer than that between your rides, and that's just because you don't necessarily know where to be at and when to be there yet. You know, you don't know exactly how the platform works. So what my advice to that is to just hang in there. The rides are out there. Now you may have an instant where you might get pulled out. You might have a ride that's 45 minutes from the city, you know, and then you're gonna be in the middle of the boondocks, so it's probably nobody using the Lyft app where you're at. So you may have to drive 20 minutes back into the city, but they do have something called destination mode. Destination mode is a little button you can click in the top right of your Lyft app, and you can actually cue the Lyft platform to give you a ride that's going in the direction that you're going. Okay, now sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. For the most part, it works for me. Okay, and what I've learned to do is map out places that are nearby, even on the perimeter of the city, so that I'm driving towards some money. Now there are other videos that I'm going to make that are going to express this and others, but stay tuned for that. Bruh, be yourself and drive safe. That's literally the best thing I can tell you. Be yourself and drive safe. You're gonna be just fine. I promise. You gotta be yourself. You gotta drive safe. Period. If you are interested in becoming a Lyft driver and I referred you to this video, then I encourage you to use my referral code, Uplifting Words. These are uplifting words, lift with the Y. You know how uplifting words, you get it. You see the play on words right there, rockstar poetry. Anyway, uplifting words. If you have never used a ride sharing platform before and you want to take a ride somewhere and see how smooth and awesome the experience is, you can download the Lyft app and type in my referral code, Uplifting Words, and your first ride will be free on me. Huh? How about that? Enjoy. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And now it's time for some uplifting words from the rockstar poet, Mr. B-Rock, your rideshare friend. Yeah, I was looking like a dope beat, afro hi-hat, exclusive bells around my neck you couldn't buy back, snares on my feet, Tom socks match, so when I walk in the room it sound like the band back, my band's black, swagger on the highway doing 1,000, watch it crash into cymbals, I start trends on accident, Acura, catch up, I'm faster bruh, it's too late, I'm passing ya, peace.